Hello and welcome to this video. So it looks like Nottingham Forest will be appointing Martin O'Neill, club legend Martin O'Neill, who played for them as a player and won 2 European Cups in that time under Brian Clough, is set to take charge of Nottingham Forest. This is a really good appointment. Somebody who's very, very experienced, somebody that knows the club, and somebody that has done very, very well everywhere that they have been, pretty much. So he started off at Wycombe, did very well, and then leading to Norwich. He also had a spell with Leicester City, going to Celtic before joining Aston Villa, where he had real success in 2006 to 2010. Later he took on Sunderland and kept them up, and then in 2013 he took on the Republic of Ireland job. During his time he won the Football League Cup, the League Cup a couple of times with Leicester City, won the Scottish Cup, the Scottish Premier League, the Scottish League Cup. He also came runner-up in the UEFA Cup. He did also very well with Wycombe Wanderers starting off as well, and he took Aston Villa to very, very high places. Indeed, he did absolutely amazing. He took them into Europe and did very, very well there. So during his time with Villa, he did 42%, which is one of the highest he has, besides his Celtic reign, obviously, and the Wycombe Wanderers reign. Things didn't go too well for him at the end of his Republic of Ireland reign. They didn't qualify, get out of the Nations League. They didn't qualify for the World Cup. They did qualify for the Euros, which was very good, and they did okay there. But it's really interesting to see that he's taken on this job. They have a great chance under Martin O'Neill, somebody very, very experienced. They are just outside the playoffs. They are 4 points off Derby County, and they could really have a big push this season and in the second half of the season to try and get into those playoffs. It looks like Roy Keane may be coming with him. And Martin O'Neill at Nottingham Forest was very interesting appointment indeed. And I tell you, what will be interesting is how much he gets out of some of these great players that he has to work with, like Sir Matty Cash, Joe Lolly, Lewis Graben, João Carvalho as well. Obviously they spent a lot in the summer going for promotion, and I would imagine they would put funds in again to try and get themselves up in this window. It would be very interesting indeed if they were to give Martin O'Neill some funds towards this. So he played as a manager, like I said, and now he's coming back as a coach. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well he does. Obviously, he did really well with Leicester. He did really well with Celtic. He did really well with Wycombe. He did really well with Aston Villa at times as well. And he also got Leicester City promoted from this league when it was the old First Division. It would be interesting to see how he does with Nottingham Forest. Personally, I think this is a really good appointment. Somebody who knows the club, somebody that's done very well everywhere he's been, and somebody that could make a difference, somebody very experienced. And yeah, I think this is a really good appointment, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how well he can do as Nottingham Forest manager. It's just a case of waiting for I's to be dotted and T's to be crossed at this point. The next games: Bristol City at home, Wigan at home, Birmingham away, Brentford at home in their next 4 games. So there's some winnable games there, and they need to start picking up some points if they want to get into the playoffs. I predict them to go into the playoffs at the start of the season, and I still think they'll be there or thereabouts come the end of the season, particularly with this fantastic appointment. I always thought he would come back into the English game, but I was expecting him to come as like a Premier League club with a struggling, maybe like somebody like a Burnley or a Huddersfield, for example. Somebody struggling down there, but he's decided he wants to go back to his the club he had most success for as a player, and I really admire that. And you know, I think that will help Nottingham Forest fans. I think they'll be able to just appreciate him a little bit more than they would a Karanka, for example. I think they'd really get behind him and they really want him to do well. I don't think they're a bad side at all, and I think they will be there come the end of the season. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you haven't already. I'd love to hear what you think about this appointment. Martin O'Neill is to become the new manager of Nottingham Forest. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new as well. I would really appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.